Look at that. Greater restoration. Prepare. Done. That's all I need.
All done.
Oh, that was so
And-
anticlimactic.
And done.
All right, I'm gonna go quick find something to curse myself with.
All right, back into the right back in.
Okay, well, we are live on the internet.
Huzzah.
Coming to you live from
Are we on the
the
internet?
internets.
We are. We are at level 9 at this point.
Yay.
It's quite exciting. We're gonna do that. We're gonna share some sound. So now we should be able to see everybody. We should be able to see our screen.
Mm.
All right, well, welcome back, everybody. It's been a hot minute. We've had one session since beginning of December. So
That's crazy.
right. But as we get back here into Icewind Dale and into Bryn Shander, we took care of a couple things during the week here. I guess if anybody wants to kind of give a quick recap for anybody for the rest of the group or whatnot as to like what you guys did over the week, and if there's anything that we need to kind of hash out or anything. So I guess first off, I just want to the frog-like creature that you guys rescued from the ice. You guys brought him back. Kind of his icy blood kind of thawed out while on the back of the whale ship. Kind of as you guys were arriving on the coast of the land here, he kind of began to wake up, and so you guys were able to kind of talk with him, and he introduced himself as Anil, and
What's a Neil? Like a Neil Patrick?
Is that the thing you do in front of important people?
That's what you do at church. Yeah, I know how to kneel.
And so he introduced himself as Anil, and thank you profusely for rescuing him. He kind of explained to you that he was stuck. His ship had gotten stuck in the ice around the island some number of months ago at this point, from what you've been able to determine. And so he thanked you profusely, and said that if you were ever down in the southern reaches, that he would be more than happy to kind of show you around, and yeah. So it was kind of, he asked if you guys would be able to bring him back to Bryn Shander, or bring him to Bryn Shander, in an effort to try and figure out how to get back home down to the southern reaches of the continent here. So
I'm assuming Nicola and him have immediate kinship over there.
Yeah, I was about to say that story sounds familiar.
Shared play.
So yeah, he definitely was. I'm assuming Nicola definitely wanted to pick his brain and whatnot, and I was more than happy to talk about his home world there, or his homelands down there. So so that was our frog friend Anil. I guess we'll start off with anybody who, I guess, Quixotic.
Yeah.
You
I
had some dealings that happened.
Yeah, so I needed my dagger the rest of the way upgraded, which was kind of one of the reasons I wanted to come back. So I dropped that off at the blacksmith right away. I talked with my Harper contact to confirm that I could leave the dragon egg somewhere special, because I didn't want to keep it in the bag of holding. did a bunch of research on silver dragons, at which point I met Tony knew somebody that was
It was actually your Harper contact was the one who
oh, my Harper contact knew that.
introduced you.
Okay.
Harper contact kind of gave you the rundown on Tony and like was like, Tony's a good guy, a little bit kind of kooky, but definitely somebody trustworthy. But did kind of reaffirm your, I don't say suspicions, but like Tony's a little bit of a wild card sometimes.
Sure.
And introduced you to somebody. Sorry, I'm failing.
Would it be Ashar Cronin? Is that the turtle?
Yes. Yeah, a black turtle looking.
I don't think we can just call them that.
Turtle looking.
So
Turtle-esque.
If we want to describe any more about Ashar, Colin, you can go ahead and do that here.
oh,
So are we in like Tony's shop or something, or are we just gonna run past this?
Yeah, just kind of high level. So
Sure.
when the Harper kind of introduces you to Quixotic, what does Quixotic see? What do you?
A pretty large looking black scaled turtle walks in the door. He's wearing large armor adorned with scaly inlays on it, but still like solid metal, like a breastplate he wears. On his back, he has a large shell, lighter in color, pretty craggy in appearance. And in the center of the shell, a large chunk of it is actually made out of metal.
Patch.
Like like a solid like 2.5 feet circle, in the middle of it is made out of metal. And
His gold tooth.
yeah, just kind of regular pounded brushed metal, nothing fancy. And he introduces himself as Ashar. How can I help you?
well, and I kind of looked at Tony for a second and say, I found this, and take my little bag of holding and set it on the floor and go, and
Just
this
kind of like a reverse
giant turtle eye
moving.
comes out of it. And I don't know a lot about it, but I want to make sure it is safe and well cared for.
Goodness. It's a large
Okay.
egg.
It ends up being what about this? Probably almost as tall as I am once it's fully out of the bag.
Quite close to how large he is. Yeah. Well, obviously it's a silver dragon egg. What is your intention with it?
I rescued it from, or we rescued it from the the winter lady bitch that's making my brain is
lady
bad
bitch.
today. It's been a long trip.
The one that everybody up here is worshiping?
That's, well, not everyone. The one that's making things shittier every time we
Well,
interact with her.
what a
but I
valuable
rescued-
thing to take from such a powerful person. You must have
Well-
a large set of balls.
I had trouble walking in here.
I haven't
walk
seen
with a
you
wide
stand up
gait.
since
Pain
I've
on
been
my
in
lower
here.
back. It's so
Yeah, right.
hard.
Walk with a wide gait.
Again, your
So,
intentions. You don't think you're not trying to make this a pet, are you?
Oh no, these are intelligent creatures. I just didn't want it to.
Indeed, they're very
Uh,
intelligent.
I just didn't want it to show up in her hands, I guess.
Hmm.
Nature versus nurture, I assume. I don't know.
I assume through the Harpers you could find a place to keep it, and then I can give instructions to whoever may be taking care of it in your stead.
That is my hope. Yes.
It doesn't take much.
Bellador looks to you as you guys are talking and she says, it's not much, but I do have this place. If you provide some instructions, I can be sure to take care of it while
Really?
you're gone.
The hardest thing you're gonna have to do is keep it cold and out of prying, like out of the way of prying eyes. I mean, like I said, the valuable thing you have here.
Just says this is a pretty safe place here.
All right. I mean, the easiest thing to do with it is put it out in a drift of snow. And you kind of take care of them in the way that they're meant to be. This is a silver dragon egg. They like to be cold. They are cold. So
Does that make
open a
sense?
window, close the door. Probably be good enough.
Is all right. I can provide the setup for you for that.
I assume you have quite some time before it hatches. I don't know how old it is now without any kind of, well, that's not really my thing. I don't take care of anything like this, but it doesn't look old enough to hatch. You got some time.
That's good. Yeah, I just didn't want it to. I wasn't sure what their intentions were, but they can't have been good, so
All right.
we took it with.
Well then. Yeah.
And then
Well, thank you for calling me in on this. I'm always happy to make sure a creature like this is safe.
yeah, we were going to be making our way out of town probably this week to try and resolve some more things with this endless winter. So
Where to?
out of character, I know this is a thing, but in character, can I make an insight check as to his curiosity?
Sure.
28. Does he have
Oh.
good intentions or poor intentions?
Oh, he has good intentions.
Very
Very good
going to
intentions.
be making our way
Good for
to
him.
a, yeah, right. We were going to be making our way to a underground city with an ancient artifact that we believe might be able to stop Ariel and perhaps bring back, I guess, less shitty winters.
Right. It's still shitty winters around
At,
here,
at
right?
some
But
point,
less shitty.
potentially even summer, because I think the implication was it does get warm up here at some point,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, it definitely Bellador. Like you can say, it definitely gets green, or it used to. It definitely is much shittier now. And yeah,
I mean,
anything that's less shitty than this is much better. So
Yeah,
so-
came up here not expecting this weather, so any kind of change in that would do me good. I'm just up here, you know, I mean, wandering, venturing, fighting, trying to make a story, I guess.
make
I don't know. I'm here. I'm just up here to have a good time with a little bit of time left for a friend. So
I with the same check, is that like, does he know somebody that's dying or what's going on here?
yeah, you hear a little bit of sadness in that. Yeah, I do know someone that is dying.
I hope your friend is well. We recently lost a good acquaintance.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's always hard. So,
Yeah.
okay, I mean, mercenary is not a good word for it, but I'm up here just to have fun. Yeah, I'm a shepherd of sorts, so not much of a tracker, but I do tend to take care of large groups.
I can't guarantee fun, but if things go well, the area around here will be much better off.
Hmm.
It might be something worth talking to as a group about, but like I said, we're down a person, so it might not be bad to pick up somebody who. You're not from around these parts, yes?
Most definitely not. I appreciate a warmer climate, more sea than ice, but came here to see something different. Show like it's a little too different right now. So
Time out. Are we talking? Is he talking to Anil, the new guy, or is he talking to his Harper contact?
I'm talking to the turtle guy, the guy that's helping me with. He's
Oh,
a
okay.
contact of a contact.
Got it. Okay.
So,
Neil has fucked off.
Yeah.
Emil didn't seem as fun as his character.
Ah, I got it. I just got that moment. So
Ah.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
so,
We did a good deed with Anil and earned some
yeah,
karma.
we
so.
saved a turtle or a frogman.
Oh,
Gained a turtle. Save a frog,
and
gained a
gained a
turtle.
turtle. Yep.
Mhm.
That's now we have two turtle, maybe.
Hmm? What?
Yes.
We will
What
be
is it?
staying. I forget which inn we're staying at. The Northlook, right? I
Yep.
forget what it is. The one on the
Yep.
north side of town.
The one in the plot.
Yeah, you guys normally stay in the Northlook Inn
Yeah, the rest
with
of the
scram sacks.
the rest
Uh,
of the group I'm with is up at the Northlook.
I don't have much in the way of money. I can't stay at such a nice place.
Well, it might
But
be worth
again, if
swinging
you're
by.
inviting me on an adventure, I don't mind taking a stipend to assist the group.
It'll be worth swinging by. I can talk to the others. I don't want to
Mm.
speak for them, but it's always
Okay.
nice to have another warm body that's worth doing that. Are you? Are you capable?
Oh.
He looks kind of. There's a pause for a moment. He's like, "Did you-"
If you look him over, he's wearing motif of the armor is kind of like a teal, blue, green, very like mariner color scheme on his metal breastplate, and wearing a lot of like cured leathers. Not a lot of fur, no fur. He's not much in the way of fur. But you notice on his hip is a large harpoon, very thick wood, and very sharp looking,
Okay.
large spear almost. And that's he puts his hand on it, and yeah, I'm capable. My life is spent being capable.
Have you sailed? We have someone who used to sail often. I wonder if you may have encountered him.
Never been in charge of the sailing part, but I have been on a sailboat. I'm more of a fisherman than a sailor.
All right. Well, thank you for the information. Hopefully they will be well cared for. I'm going to meet up with the group at the Northlook, and perhaps you can interact with them. And if that goes well, we can maybe bring you along. I'm sure there's money in it. There's always is. Ancient cities and all.
I mean, I don't mean to. I'm not about wandering and begging. I'm more about wandering and doing jobs so I can keep wandering.
There's always money in ancient cities, I think. So we'll go. We
Alright.
can go talk to the group and go from there.
You want me to meet you there? I'd come by a little later.
I don't have anywhere else to stop off, so if you want to come with me, and then if we want to cut to, I think Eno and a couple other people had stuff that they were doing, right? Maybe we can meet up after that, right?
I'm not trying to be sneaky about it, but
No, I wasn't implying. I
no.
was just
Make
letting us-
make a perception check. Oh yeah,
All right.
cool. My rolls don't get better when I change characters.
So
Same
my
dice.
passive
the same dice
perception is a
calling.
20.
Holy shit. You see me, I have a small sack, and I pull out a hunk of fish. And you can very clearly tell that it is Knucklehead, and I
Okay.
kind of reach over my back and I put it behind me.
So go into the
I put it
area
in
that's metallic.
I put it into my shell. If I
Okay. Just jam it in there. Okay.
all
It's
right,
got fish in the shell. I mean,
and off we go.
Yeah. As we're walking, I'll say, does it eat bacon or you're I don't know, carnivore, herbivore? No, omnivore. Does it eat bacon? I pull a piece out of my pocket.
Oh, her name is Opal.
Opal. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you. She
Does it eat
prefers
bacon?
knucklehead trout. It's her favorite thing.
Well, she'll get a lot of it up here.
It's a big reason why we came.
Hmm.
And then
Hopefully she's
Elladora goes, is that the wart on your back? Or
I'll just go Opal, and then you'll see a small dragon turtle head come out of my shell
Oh my God.
and reach over my shoulder, and you'll see it breathes steam out of its nose and looks at you expectingly.
I love it. Will it eat bacon? Does it not like bacon? There's a lot of salt in bacon, I think.
You
I
throw
don't
it
know if
up
that
to her.
matters. I kind of give it a flick.
Right, she absolutely snaps it out of the air.
Doesn't like bacon.
And then she'll go back down into her shell. But when you see her face is a little beat up, like scratches, a little chunks out of her big beaked maw. She looks old,
Hmm,
but yeah. She'll
so-
I don't know. I don't eat much bacon, but seems she doesn't mind it.
well, that's good.
Hmm.
I think well cared for animals will eat the things that you give them.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's nice to meet the both of you. Let's go meet the group.
Sure.
Was there anybody else that had stuff that was going on? I think that covers most of it.
I went to the blacksmith as soon as we got there. Well, first I went and refilled all my like herbalist supplies and all of my diamonds and things like that. Speaking of, I picked up a new diamond, 100 GP.
Oh,
And no
For
issues
the,
with that.
That's because I'm planning on curing somebody in this party.
Oh, finally.
But there's no problem.
Make sure you get consent first.
Yeah, right. And then as soon as I finished there, I head to the blacksmith and I'm discussing getting new armor or fixing my current armor because it needs an upgrade.
Okay. Was there anybody else that?
Yeah, Monty wanted to spend a good amount of time sort of researching the Ythryn city and the Netherese. Since the city's been up here, he's gonna dig through like old text, talk to Tony, any other contacts he could, research old stuff and artifacts and relics and myths and legends and all that to kind of get a better feel for what we might experience or encounter, the types of creatures that could be guarding it, any sort of that like tactical, historical reference material. Maybe reach out to the Vorin through the sending stone that we got to contact them once, since they mentioned the city to us when we went them, see if they have anything they know about it. Vorin, the mind flayers that we ran into in the crater. So that's what he plans on doing.
We'll start off with Warren. As you reach out to him, you just hear this high-pitched squeal on the other side. Just utter excitement that somebody has reached back out to him and not screaming in pain as they near. Boren, and what little words that he's able to communicate through the sending stone, does tell you that he has not had much of a chance to explore. But he said as they headed out, kind of they're hobbled away. He did see from up above, kind of in the northeast area of Icewind Dale here, just below kind of like the Reghead, or in the Reghead Glacier, thought he saw some sort of discoloration, kind of deformation, possibly indicating that the Ythryn, the Netherese city, is likely probably somewhere up here.
Okay. Up there.
And
All right.
you can see it. So kind of based on what he saw up there. So yeah, oh goodness.
And then maybe any myths or legends or stories or something, that may have come down through people getting lost or trapped or just, old knowledge, since the city's obviously been here a long time. If there's any accounts or records stored in, somewhere that could be pulled up and reference about like what we might find there or that type of thing, again, looking to figure out how we would either is it a certain like types of traps, or is there language or things like that that we could prep in I guess a couple days, right? To sort of prepare ourselves for what's up there. So
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me investigation check.
can do.
I'll even let you roll it at advantage, as you're investigating kind of over the course of the week or so.
All right. Boom.
All right.
Yeah.
With a 25, between and you're kind of working alongside Valine and Tony as you're kind of looking for what information either Tony has in his texts, or Valine has been able to kind of gather through her research along with Professor Scott. And you do find and kind of Valine had kind of led to had kind of found this while you guys were on the back of Anjuk. But Valine did find a note with Professor Scott that says likely the entrance that is talked about into Etherin is at the where a waterfall once fell, and as you kind of makes note on the map. Give me just a second to move. Kind of makes note that this in the north up here is likely where the spell or the basically the Rime of the Frost Maiden will open the area that was sealed by Ariel. So you guys kind of discovered that as a likely location.
Okay.
And the last thing that you guys find kind of through your area here, with a 25, you find note. Give me just a second. Not so much related to so you find as you find like the likely location so where where an opening will open up into the glacier. You find an odd passage in a history it kind of talks about the autumn of 1333, so over 100 years ago or so. And it talks about a powerful gnoll whose pack had invaded Icewind Dale. And the gnolls slaughtered herds of reindeer and threatened the survival of the Redhead tribes kind of up in that area. The tribes kind of banded together against the gnolls and routed them in that fall with the gnoll kind of and his surviving kin fleeing across the tundra. They had wounded the gnolls, but it kind of gets a little bit unsure. They lost them kind of in the craggy edges, the crags of the glacier up there. Never to be seen again. And then that was the last that they had heard of the Knolls. Just kind of an odd thing that they found, that you found while you were
Okay.
researching things. So
All right, yeah, I'll share the oddity and the rest of the pieces now when I'm with the group, so.
okay. So yeah. And then I'm sorry, the last thing we found is that Professor Scott is able to kind of tell you guys a little bit about Loris, the Netherese like spoken language. And he kind of goes, Loris, a language spoken by the Netherese, is a dead tongue. Very few creatures in the world today would recognize it, much less speak. Loris uses the Draconic alphabet as its written form, while the spoken language had many similarities to Elvish, due to the cultural influence that elves had on Netherese civilization. A character who speaks Elvish can likely understand what a creature speaking Loris is saying, and vice versa. A character who has the sage background, or a warlock who knows the Eyes of the Runekeeper invocation, can translate written Loris without issue.
If someone speaks both Draconic and Elvish, can they read it? Because the words are Elvish and the letters are Draconic.
I don't know, maybe somebody who has a dragon.
Professor Scott says,
I speak Sylvan and Draconic, but I'm also
As
not
do
there.
I.
that's a good question. Likely they would be able to read it. We'll have to see when we get there, I guess.
Yeah, you know, we do have this spell as well too, so.
Hmm.
It says, eyes comprehend languages. The duration you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. The spell does not decode secret messages in the text or glyph, such as an arcane sigil that isn't part of a written language.
This reminds me of that bit from D20.
That's
This is
exactly what
the
this is
use
from.
of the identify spell.
Another use of the spell identify.
I love that bit.
That's a good bit. I like that bit a lot. All right.
That's how I pictured Professor Scott when I first
Oh,
read him.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
cool, okay. Yeah, some little tidbits that might come back, so. And we know the locations we need to go to now, so.
All right. Anything else anybody else was working on?
Just my armor stiff, but that's more of a thing between me and you since I can't wear metal.
Is it a personal thing or is it
That's a
an
druid
actual
thing.
thing?
Well, it's a suggested flavor, but not a hard line.
Oh,
So
well, I mean,
depends if you want to break your morals or not.
Right,
I offered you a cheap version to break your morals and an expensive
Yeah, you
version to
did.
keep them.
Rob,
You
what's
already-
Rob, what's the treasury look like right now?
You already got a tattoo.
yeah,
How much was it?
Just what does the treasury look like right now? I have 2 options available.
Hang on, let me pull it up. Wait. Okay, man. Are you looking for a more expensive option?
I have 2 options. I just want to hear what the treasury is looking like.
We haven't got much because we spent all our money before we left last time, so I think we've only picked up.
And you guys didn't explore much on the ships out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there
yeah,
was
it's
stuff that
killing
went.
us.
Couple of pearls, some Obsidian darts.
Okay, we don't have enough. That's
Well, we've
that-
got some money, just not a
Yeah.
ton.
that answered the question. I'm not breaking my morals to go with the cheaper option. Okay, so I walk away from the blacksmith empty-handed.
Some gold bracelets, some larger gold bracelets. How much do you need for the more expensive thing?
Yeah, we've picked up
1,000.
some number of things, haven't we?
Yeah, we have a
We have
indigo
some
fabric
gold on
with gold
hand.
lining, quartz, aquamarine cracked
Yeah,
on the
that's-
center.
That's not 1,000 gold, guys.
Oh, you need 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
To
we picked up
upgrade the-
1,000 gold since then. No, not
Yeah.
even between all the stuff.
That was the answer I was looking for. Okay, so don't break the morals. I don't have enough. Walk away. Done. So I get back to the inn probably around the same time that Rob and our new friend is arriving.
Okay.
Oh,
What day?
Sorry.
What day would we have met them? Trying to figure out which animals are going to be randomly roaming the halls.
Probably the second day. You'd probably take the night when you first get into town and just kind of get your feet back up about you.
Alice is being consoled by a panther and a badger. Normal badger, not a giant badger.
Panther
Mm.
and a badger.
Oh yeah, I've been crapping out 2 animals a day for the,
Yeah,
the whole
yep.
duration.
Yes, they're support animals.
Yeah. I panicked because I didn't know how to handle it.
I will throw cute, cuddly things at you until this problem goes away.
Here are furry, warm things. Please don't be sad.
She's being consoled. Oh,
So, yeah.
is everybody just like at a bar?
we're meeting up right now, so I'm
We were-
walking.
yeah, we were gonna go to the,
at that time. So
Back to the
7 foot, the 7.5 foot tall Goliath is walking towards you and just like flexing. Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hello. Hello.
This is someone I met that was helping me with our silver dragon. He has a
Oh,
lot of dragon lore.
Yeah,
cool. I really wasn't looking forward to taking care of that thing, so thank you.
it might have been quite a handful. So
It was big, and if it would have hatched in the bag, it would have been a really weird sort of dead dragon scenario. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's okay.
that's what I did not want.
it's probably best that you just take care of it and let it go.
All right, well, in that case, drink, drink.
Sure.
All right, drinks.
Thank you.
Walk through the door. Drinks. Just literally just screaming out. I don't even care anymore at this point.
We got to be the only ones in the bar.
Yeah,
It's like
it's like our
we
bar at
are.
this point.
10 in the morning.
Uh,
We're waking
Scram-
people
we're the
up.
Dawn Seekers. It's our bar.
Scramsax is Scramsax is comping your rooms, your meals, and giving you a 25% discount on your drinks.
God, we
Shit,
gotta
we
drink
should
him
be
out of house
packing
and
a
home.
place for him then, or else what's he getting out of this?
Yeah, this is kind of our home right now.
Seems cozy.
He says that Dynasty mead is it doesn't come cheap.
I will cover this one. What's the cost on that?
It's a 5 copper for a round of drinks for everybody. Sorry, not 5 copper. 5 silver for a round of Dynasty mead. for
I'm gonna say
everybody.
5 copper. Yes, let's just.
Buy all the
Give him-
bottles.
Silver.
And 10 platinum, like paid through the year.
Right.
We'll take all of this and we're gonna open
Yeah,
up our own bar
I'll-
and sell it
I'll
for
pay
5
for
silver a piece.
It's like the
With blackjack.
scene in what is it? Euro Trip where he gives him like a dime and a couple of nickels and says, "I quit.
Oh,
I start my own hotel."
Hmm. Uh, yes.
I'll pull Quicks aside and be like, who's your friend? You sticking around?
He's going to be helping me, or he helps me with the Silver Dragon. My contact with the Harpers has vetted him, and we might need another set of hands on
Hmm.
this.
I was gonna say we don't need another warm body because we didn't lose a warm body, but
That's true. I didn't
so he's
chose my words carefully.
yeah, he's legit though, and do you
He seems
Or-
alright. We may need to test his combat prowess, but he seems knowledgeable and willing to fill a spot.
And is he committed to this? I mean, we're in some pretty, we're in the middle of a very hefty quest here that
I understand.
is
I
about
did
to
not want
climax.
to-
So
a feeling
That's
I'm
phrasing.
familiar with. I
are you
didn't
familiar
want-
with it, Quicks? Because if
I
not, we could take you down the street and help you out. There's a place. I saw some girls or guys. Or other
didn't-
types of characters.
all of the above. I didn't want to make any decisions without the group, so that's why I brought him with.
But if you
So-
vouch for him, that does speak a lot.
He's good enough, I hope.
At least on the
We
character
can-
front.
Yeah, character-wise, he seems fine. But we can talk with him a little more, I suppose.
Yeah, while you guys are sidebarring, I'll be talking to the bartender and asking him if they have any knucklehead stew.
Scream Stacks goes, yeah, I got some good. I got the best knucklehead stew in
Oh,
town.
the best. I
Oh man.
got a connoisseur of knucklehead. I'd like to
Pours
test that
it.
out on. Do you have a pot or kettle, or how much you got?
I got the kettle going in the back.
How much for the kettle?
For the kettle, it says 8 gold.
Oh, he starts patting his pockets. Maybe we'll start with a couple bowls, please.
That's all right. A couple bowls, a couple silver.
The-
I'll give him a couple
the-
silver.
Innkeeper is Dragonborn, yes.
Scramsax is
I
I don't
forget.
know.
Don't remember if Scramsax is Dragonborn or not.
Let's see if I took a note. Maybe. My notes have gotten worse and worse.
Truly, I don't know.
No, Scramsax is a human.
Oh,
So,
okay.
all right.
I was curious if Dragonborn would raise an eyebrow on
Variant,
the turtle
though.
or not.
Variant human.
Yeah, right. He's immediately a variant.
Always
Um,
been human.
He's a level 0 tavern keeper with a feat.
2 feet actually.
Ooh.
So Scramsax goes in the back and he grabs 3 bowls of knucklehead trout stew. The best knucklehead trout stew.
3 bowls?
Oh,
I
man.
would order, I'll take the third one, but I'm a little light. I'll take 2 is enough.
I can.
Comes
I-
over, grabs the third one.
I'll cover food for him for now, just
Nice.
because he helped out. There was no payment otherwise.
Cool. He'll take 2 bowls, and where is everybody?
Well, I'd be talking to Montana, and then
I'll walk
probably-
over with you. So I guess I'm at the bar then with you if you covered his meal.
You know?
I'm on the other end of the bar away from everybody else.
Okay.
Nicola would probably join too, and Alice is probably doing her own thing somewhere.
Alice is
Mm,
probably in a room.
I imagine she's sulking.
Yeah.
Would she be sulking at the bar, or would she be sulking upstairs?
Ooh, truly?
She comes
I
down every now and then to
imagine
grab
like
a
a
bottle
furry
of
pile
something
of
and goes
animals and
back
an
up.
Alice in the corner of the bar with a beer, but maybe that's me.
Probably some a little stronger.
I think she did mention barroom brawls.
Yeah, so maybe she's out right now, fighting.
For first couple days back, she's definitely I won't say sulking, but it was definitely thinking back on Tehran and what kind of happened and what she could have done differently.
Mm.
Towards the later half of this week, she's definitely looking for some anger, some ways to get out some anger.
Yeah. I thank you for covering my food. I'll head over to the fireplace where it's warm. So
It's the least I could do. You helped me out with a very large quandary.
any little bit helps. Thank you. I'll set both the bowls next to whatever chair I'm gonna sit into, and then I'll reach over my shoulders and like you'll hear like a couple buckles be undone, and I'll take my shell off and I'll set it on the ground next to the two bowls, and you'll see a couple of feet slowly kind of like go out and down, and then a head and a long tail. The shell on this thing has got to be like almost 4 feet in diameter. It's real long shell, like craggy, pointy, old. You see it in the fire now. She has very pearlescent scales, but still dark blue. And her head will come out, real big underbite, fucked up kind of beak, a little jagged from years of aging, and she'll just like put her head down into a bowl and just start going nuts. Then I'll just sit down next to her on a chair and just rest my hand on her metal part of her shell.
So are you a shellless turtle? Is that kind of, you just took your whole shell off, or is there a shell under your shell?
Oh no. I get that a lot. I'm not a turtle. Both my parents were dragons. I could understand.
I've
Dragon turtle.
Normally
not a
I'm the
turtle,
observant one. I'm sorry.
I get it's a common misconception. I'm sure for your friend over there who is a turtle, it might have been a little horrifying watching me take my shell off. But
He's like,
just big sweating.
in my head I'm going,
Wait, he's like, wait,
spinal cord. He just took his whole spinal cord off. Oh my god.
my parents never. I did not learn that in health class. I did not know that.
Underneath it's a nice cradle made out of a net and a lot more leather straps and buckles meant to support the turtle I carry on my back at all times. She's old. She doesn't move around so well anymore, so I'm out here with her, moving her around, showing her around.
It's like a Master Roshi sort of thing you got going on there.
I've never met that man.
I did think he
He likes
did that
turtles,
he
too.
said he was wearing armor, but
Question: how strong are you carrying around that thing?
I mean, strong enough, I suppose.
Let's prove it.
oh no.
Oh boy.
You can pick her up after she's done eating if you're curious.
Oh, I definitely want to give that a shot.
There's a pause for a moment. I say, "Don't get near his mouth," as I can see, like
Oh,
it's clearly sharp.
quick Sonic, I forgot. I got something to show you.
Okay. Okay, what you
Then
got?
I start walking towards you, reach in my pouch, pull out a diamond. Hey, you want to take a look at this for me real quick?
I mean, I can see it from here. Yeah. What did you
So like
need?
I'm walking closer to him and like get up to him, put my hand on him. Great restoration.
With the poo? The antidepressants wear off, I guess. If that's what happens.
Oh, I'm sad.
Suddenly, everything's quite dark and dreary.
Quixotic goes actually insane at the realization as to everything that has happened.
It all
Quite
washes over him suddenly.
Ooh, gonna need therapy.
Right?
Yeah. He immediately gets like there's a pause for a moment and he immediately gets that like 1,000-yard stare, just like
You okay, bud?
no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
he goes
Grind
and
the
sits in the
diamond
cuddle
into
pile with
dust.
Alice for a moment.
Am I the only
Like, I'm
one
gonna
getting?
need those pets back.
Am I the only one getting like Metal Gear Solid 4 Nano Machine references?
A little bit.
Machine son.
And
Hang
then
on.
as so he goes through that and then looks at him. He'll be fine.
What happened? What everything okay?
I don't know where he's
It's
got
from a
it's
while
a
ago. It's just
yeah.
he was cursed.
It was
On
a
the
long
fourth
running
day, I
thing.
shoot out a
Cursed.
boar for myself and then go and join the cuddle pile.
Kind of a thing we have around here. You hang around long enough, you're gonna get cursed. It just happens. So
You're gonna die too, by the way.
Hmm? I mean,
a few of us have done that before, but there was a god involved. I mean, it's all cool.
well, this is all far more enticing now. I mean, I'm only.
Now that I think about it, am I the only one who hasn't died?
Hmm.
Yeah,
don't think I've-
you've got that
I've
group
died.
yourself.
I mean, I'm out here to last hurrah and take part in any kind of excitement that I can find up here. I mean, Opal loves to scrap, so
Oh, you're gonna,
You're gonna
find
see
fun
some
with that up
shit.
here.
well, maybe they're not ready for her.
Does she
Let us-
breathe
let us
fire?
hope not.
No. She's a dragon turtle. They breathe steam, but it burns you all the same.
Oh, so scalding water. That's good. Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's say those types of burns are worse. Like they sit on
Oh, yeah.
bad
They
Well, I'm
scalding water.
thinking
false sense
about.
of security when you see cloud come your way, and then it burns the shit out of you.
Yeah, it's more along the lines of I would rather have that versus breathing out something cold versus when we're up here.
No.
Yeah, we're in a lot of cold situations up here, so the
Yeah.
heat.
Uh,
Did she keep you warm then too? I think you know,
She's
a little bit
quite
of a
warm.
heater on your back, right?
Yeah, she keeps me pretty warm. Yeah.
Crix, maybe you could, that might be something you should look into.
I'm sitting next to a boar that I've called Toi, I think.
Paw?
Toi. Yeah.
Oh.
On is the first one that comes out. Da is the second one. Toi is the third one that comes out of the bag every day.
You just like start switching languages.
1, 2, 3.
Well, no,
ABT.
that's the accent that I've had. Technically,
Oh, I
that's
suppose
the-
you're just going all French. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Every day it's just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
morbid as it sounds, those creatures you're making, do they provide sustenance?
They disappear at the end of the day.
We all look horrified at you, like, oh, the furry
I mean-
creatures.
I
They
mean-
disappear at the end of the day. So I don't. Maybe if you've digested it by then, I don't know.
Hmm.
I've not looked into it as,
Oh,
as of yet.
you suddenly pulled a large animal that would feed Opal really well out of your pocket. So I was just curious.
I will be hugging Toi for the moment.
She wouldn't. No. But
Probably not.
I mean, you've seen turtles eat all kinds of things.
I've not seen turtles. Well,
Chris,
he
throw
pauses
bacon.
and looks at our resident turtle. He goes, I guess I have seen turtles eat a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
He just nods back.
Okay.
Um,
Kind of interesting to see the dragon turtle meet the whale.
is that, I don't think we're going back on the whale.
No, Hanjuk. Yeah, we could visit him later, but
I just want to have them introduced to each other. It'd be kind of cool.
I mean, she's quite small for what she is. I don't think she could eat a whale.
No, not eat.
one bite at a
Oh.
time. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
bite
I'm
at a
sorry.
time.
I was just following the thread that we were on. I didn't.
Oh,
We were
okay.
still talking about eating. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, I get that. I enjoy eating too, so I totally get that.
Yes. By this time, she has housed both bowls of stew.
She's still hungry. We can get
She
more
seems a little
stew.
spry. Like she gets a little more spry, a little more pep in her step, and she's got some knucklehead in her.
Oh, she need more. We can get more stew. Like
Mm.
scram sacks, more stew.
Scramps.
Scramsax brings out another 3 bowls of stew for Ashar.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Char
And
and Opal.
I'll put 2 more down for Opal either way.
How much
Go.
can she actually eat? Do you actually need the whole?
I mean, it would hold her over. She's got a
Would?
slow metabolism. We don't eat a whole bunch up here. There's not a lot of food. You guys tend to throw it out in the woods for some reason. I don't really understand that. But
Will she eat it raw? I bet we could. He probably has
I
raw.
mean, she eats raw. She eats cooked. I mean, it's just a treat.
Scramsax, does he have like and not necessarily catch of the day, but I'm guessing he's got knucklehead trout just sitting back there, yeah.
Out in a
Since I-
snowbank on ice.
Before it's being prepped, I assume.
He says, yeah, the twins just brought in the latest catch from Lac-Denachard.
Hmm.
I have 6 hanging up outside ready for processing later.
And that's a big ass fish, right?
And that is a big ass fish.
I mean, if you're gonna
I
throw
will-
away most of the fish to make stew out of it, I mean, she'd eat all of it.
I don't think you throw away fish for stew. Like you throw all that shit in a pot and it becomes stew.
That becomes the stew.
Oh, I mean,
but-
guts and cartilage, fins, all that.
Oh yeah. Well, I was just gonna ask.
You
if
look
I-
as you say that, you look down into the stew, and like you see a fin kind of floating around on the outside of the bowl.
That's not gonna stop a char, no. None. Oh,
Actually, I was just
good.
gonna propose. instead
Definitely
of
not meant
buy-
to stop you.
Yeah, instead of buying the whole fucking cauldron or whatever, I figured I would just. Not that it would be cheaper, but it might not be a bad idea to just buy a whole fucking fish and give it to her.
It would be a gift well appreciated.
Let's just go with that, and then we can discuss, I guess, the group real quick, including him in, which I'm assuming is a thing. And then I know we weren't intending to take up the whole town time, or maybe we were, but
Uh,
I don't know.
do what's fun.
Yeah.
Up to you guys. But I'll buy a whole fish, just straight off the hanging thing for him, or for the turtle, I guess.
She'll
So just to,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, just to kind of, are we all in agreement? Like, he's good.
He seems good enough. It might be cool to see him fight something, but other than that, I
Well,
think we're
we
good.
can have the barbarian test him out later.
Yeah.
I was gonna just sort of like, so Shar, how much do you know about what's going on up here, and basically like read him into all of our escapades and all of the stuff that we know about and all that sort of thing.
Sure.
And that
I'd
can happen
say-
over a couple days too. But
Sure. Yeah. I mean, no, pretty much broad strokes. I don't want to fight a god, but if I'm with you when it happens, I'm inclined to help preserve the pack and all that.
it's good because we are. The next bit's gonna be a little tricky. So
I
That'd
didn't
be
come
real
up here to
fun.
lay around.
Fair enough.
yeah, we'll guarantee you see some crazy shit though. So hopefully
Perfect.
we don't die again. But I mean,
Hopefully, I can help keep that from happening as well.
Yep.
So, if y'all have me,
Yeah, I'm not opposed to having another warm body to help us out.
all right then.
cool.
Scramsex goes for a full fish, uncooked. You got 5 gold for that. Right.
You know what?
Inflation.
Why not? I will do it. I will buy the whole fish. He doesn't have to cook it or anything.
Thank you.
And
How clean do you like your bar? What's your name?
Scramsex.
Fine name. Scramsacks. How clean you like to keep
Says-
your bar?
So it's generally pretty clean here.
You got a large table I could use?
A large table. I mean, he kind of spreads his arms out and kind of gestures to most of the empty tables here in the North Lagoon here.
I'll clean up after myself. And he'll take a knucklehead trout over his shoulder and just slap it down on the table, and he's gonna start cleaning it. And like very, very deftly has like a bony knife, and he takes it out and he cuts like the fine fillet off the top of it and like chops that into pieces, and then he puts that in his little sack, and he cinches that up, and then starts piecing out the rest of the fish into more manageable bites, and I'll lay it down in front of Opal for her to eat. And then I'll just ask him for cleaning stuff, bucket, water, rag, and start cleaning up the table. Not taking much time at all to do this.
Impressive.
He kind of looks at you. He is impressed with the skill and the speed of which you filleted the fish.
I'd catch it myself if I had any idea how to fish in a place like this. Not used to walking on the water to fish. It's a strange thing. The fish act differently in the cold.
Involves drilling and dynamite. So, yeah.
Hmm?
Drilling and dynamite, fishing.
Sounds like
yeah.
cheating to me.
The
Nothing better than
results,
spend your time fishing.
You know,
Uh,
you don't call it cheating if you get a better sword. Because it's a sharper sword doesn't make it cheating.
It takes
Bigger
the fun
sword.
out of shooting a archery target with a cannon.
Cannon,
Suppose.
yeah, but cannons have their uses too.
I suppose so. So yeah, I'll spend the rest of my time kind of cleaning that up. Feed Opal. After a while, when she's done eating, like she'll look pretty good and happy, and she'll kind of curl up and find some place to sit. And you hear her snore. When she snores, she breathes out of her two little nostrils and their pointy kind of turtle nose, and steam coming out. And yeah, just sits.
Can I just say,
Hmm.
I love steam turtles. Steam turtles cool.
Steam
Yeah.
turtle is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this seemed like more fun.
Before I forget, while we're in town, I think I'm gonna go to Nicola, and I'm gonna ask him if he can recite the Rime of the Frost Maiden, or like do it in parts. I don't know if it's a spell per se. Do we get the impression that it's
The
just a
Sandman
spell, or
shows
does
up?
it do others like if he recites it, bad shit will happen?
It's a ritual.
I understand, right? But what I want to do is I want to copy it down, one for us, and I want to have a copy in the library.
Mhm.
So I'm just curious if
Could have them write it.
we don't have
speak
to
it.
recite it. I'm just trying to think
Yeah.
if as we've got like an absolute fuckload of spellcasters in the group, if reciting it out loud would be known as like something bad would happen.
I mean, a lot of times when you speak stuff, it's probably that. It'd probably be better if he writes it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll have him write it down and then keep a copy and then put a copy for in the library.
He
Probably
just looks up. I have to make 2.
You don't. You write one down, I can write another one. There's a pause for a moment. He goes, "You can write, correct?" Literacy is not a given.
Yeah. Yes, I can write. Yeah. I'll make the 2 copies.
Okay.
And did you say you want to keep one and keep the other in the
I would
library,
like to
or
keep one, and then I'm probably going to give one to Tony.
okay?
Kind of in a hush hush thing, because I know what's her name was looking for it. The other the one from the Brotherhood was looking for it.
Lean.
Yeah, and Tony can decide whether he wants to give that to her or not, but I'm gonna at least pass along to him. So there's a copy here, and there's a copy that we'll have with us in case. I don't say it out loud to Nicola, but in case Nicola kicks the bucket, we still have a copy.
Only dies.
Yeah, in
Or
case
he's
he fully dies, we still have a
incapacitated or
copy.
something.
Sure. Yes, that's why I'm
At
worried.
the wrong moment, right? Yeah. Got us too dark. Like your personality is like a roller coaster, Quicks.
There's a pause for a second. He just kind of stares off. A little tear rolls down his face. Tucks it into his pocket and goes back and hugs his boar.
My boar.
Rhiannon, one of the things she was looking for was for a cloak of protection. I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I just realized that while I was like kind of moving around.
Yeah, so I was gonna follow up with her offline with that. So,
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
is there anything else that you guys wanted to do while you were in town here?
No.
Not I can think of.
No. Okay. Sounds good. So towards the end of your week, Quixotic, you head back, if you can hear me, while you're grabbing your beer. You head back to the blacksmith inn. Your dagger is ready, and as you pull it back out, it is now considered a +1 dagger. As you enter into the shop, you see the dagger as he pulls it out glisten. The runes that have been inscribed into it glisten in the orange of the. Oh, Rob, were you able to hear us? No, you missed it. All right,
Was that?
can you hear us now?
This is really good though.
I was describing your dagger pickup.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you missed
sorry.
it, Rob. So just go back
Stepped
and
away for a
listen to the
moment.
recording.
I'm back. Let's
Yeah.
do the thing.
So, all right. So you go to pick up your dagger and towards the end of the week,
Mhm.
and as you head into the blacksmith shop, you are greeted by the big burly. Goodness.
Super blurry.
It's got a sensor bar.
Why is his dick out?
A foot
So
and a half long
pixelated.
sensor bar just coming
It's
off
so
of his belt.
pixelated.
It's a big bar.
Kulk, the human blacksmith, greets you and he says, "You're back. Well, aren't you? You excited to see?" And he kind of pulls out from behind the counter, and as he pulls it out, you see glistening runes that catch your eye as he shows to you the now non-broken Durgan's dagger.
Oh,
Fixed as best as he can, imbued with magical runes to increase its potency. You now have a +1 dagger.
okay.
So
Yes.
+1 magical dagger.
Okay.
And it says
That's what it was functioning as before. It was a +1, and then I was supposed to get something else. I think was the intention, but works as well.
Was it?
Yeah, he kept it for a week, and that made it a +1. And then the implication was with 2 weeks it would have gotten better. And so I took it as a +1.
He
for the
says-
time being.
He says, "You ask for more."
That,
That's
that
right.
was what it. That was.
You
the
see him take it.
impression,
By the tip of, you see him take it by the blade and throw it.
yeah. Mhm.
And you see it land with utmost accuracy on the door. And he says, and it comes right back to his hand.
But yes, that's all I need.
Yeah, turning the best spell you can put on a dagger.
The best spell you can put on a dagger that does more damage when you throw it.
Yes.
So you have a +1 dagger with returning.
There we go.
I was gonna wait till you threw it the first time, so
Okay. I was
What?
like, wait a minute, that's the
Like,
same thing
bitch,
you
I
did on
paid for
before.
more. What the fuck?
What the fuck? I paid you like an extra $1,000. That's gold. All right. So very cool.
so you're good there.
I'm good.
While you guys are finishing out your week, Valine Harpel, she kind of states her intention that she would love to go with you guys to go up to the glacier, and to be able to explore the Netherese city. And she's wondering how that's received.
Can I get a vibe off of that? I know some of the people she was working with were not particularly on the up and up. I thought that because the ghost of her acquaintance, you know, possessed me. And then I think one of the other people that we encountered also knew her and was not particularly great. Can I do a kind of an insight check as to the intent of what she's doing up there?
Of course you can.
26.
26 insight. Yeah, you read her like a book. And what you read is true interest. She is indeed truly interested as to the Netherese. We get the sense that she's truly interested in the Netherese city, and kind of what the what powerful magical items that she might be able to find or learn about while exploring there. She does say, "I understand your hesitation, but if you don't want to have me tag along, can I at least implore you to take along Professor Scott? His knowledge of Netherese history may come in handy, and he can be my eyes and ears, provided that you return him upon your return to Bryn Shandir."
That may be the better option. I have concerns about your safety based on what we may encounter there after such a long time.
Since I entirely understand, and while I'm up for adventure, perhaps if you clear out the place, I might be able to go explore a little bit more safely afterwards.
That
Oh,
may
yeah,
sound like the better
I would
option.
be happy to lead many expeditions back up to there once we crack this archaeological find open. I get first on the naming rights of any papers published, though.
As long as they end up in a museum, right?
As long as all the artifacts end up in a museum.
We'll talk about finder's fees. All right.
All right.
With that, is there anything else that you guys? So she entrusts Professor Scott to who? To whom in the group? She says Professor Scott would like to be able to see the city as you guys are exploring, and stuck in a bag, he would feel pretty in the dark.
Auntie,
I
you've
can-
been hanging out
can-
of him, right?
Yeah, I'd been hanging on him before, so yeah, I can appreciate that. You can ride on my shoulder. We can rig up some sort of a contraption to keep you. You float, right? You're mobile. You can chill on a perch, maybe.
Professor Scott kind of chimes in at this point. He says, "As much as I would love to be able to float, I indeed cannot float.
I thought you were
It
somewhat
is
mobile.
one of
or
my
something.
one of my few limitations here."
Oh, I gotta work on that with you. All right.
Didn't
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
mage hand himself at some point?
If
I thought he said he
recall
mage
correctly,
handed himself onto the island.
no, he was in the control of give me a second on her name.
That's fine. Then I am incorrect.
He says I can move myself small distances, but long distances is a little bit more difficult to do. It's essentially what he says.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll work on that as we're getting up there and make sure you've got a good perch. You can view everything, and that way we can connect back to Varine and do you got, so what's your communication with her look like? Is it instantaneous? Is it like is there a limitation on that, or is she going to be able to see through you kind of everything that we see, and we'll be able to communicate with her.
It says, my communication with Valine is non-existent. Unless
Okay.
I am talking to her, much as I am talking to you,
Hmm.
right?
Okay. I didn't know if there was some sort of connection you guys had, but yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Welcome aboard.
It says, it's good to be aboard. But I am
I mean,
indeed
you
an
can-
orb.
But you're an orb. Yes. I like you.
Does that mean he can relay questions back and forth? Like if we find something we don't understand?
No.
No,
he's-
they can't
he's
talk.
got the knowledge he has, so no
No.
communication with Valine. So.
Sorry, I took that the other way. My apologies.
No, it's okay. I had the same thought though. I was like, this could be a line back to her in real time, but then she can talk to Tony and stuff. But that'd have been a little bit too much. So I get it.
Are we good then? Does anybody else need stuff in town? Or
Say Nicola, Kohi, anything else that you guys want to do while you're in town?
No, Nicola kind of would have been moping around with Alice a little bit because having someone up and leave brought back all sorts of emotions that Nicola definitely dealt with and didn't, just bury.
Eh,
And making
Of
sure.
course he didn't just bury it.
No.
No,
Of
no,
course.
he ate his feelings.
Oh,
Ouch. And of course, making sure Alice doesn't, kill herself or more likely somebody else in bar fights.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, with that, you guys make sure that nobody dies in a bar fight. Nobody gets super sick. You guys after you guys pick up your the dagger from the blacksmith here, you guys get ready and get the last of the supplies that you need and start to head out towards the Reghead Glacier, the frozen waterfall in the Reghead Glacier. You guys head down the east way towards East Haven, up to Caer Dineval and onto Caer Kernig, following Lockton Ashur. And as you guys begin to head north from there, we're going to pause for just a second. Grab a beer, grab any refreshments that you guys need. We are about to get into the last stage of this campaign here. So
Here we
we're gonna
go.
take a quick break. Grab a beer.
oh damn! All
in
right.
that case, bio break.
Bye break.
Pause for station identification.
Ooh, that's funky, weird, and delicious.
Hmm?
A Brett Saison fermented and dry hopped in wine barrels.
Well, that does sound really good.
Thank you, 1840.
I love 1840.
We said one of their burn gardens. This is not a paid advertisement, but I would take a paid advertisement for them.
That was
Uh,
that message you sent out last weekend, right?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Did,
Beautiful day too. So
Yeah. Sean show up or
Sean did show up.
oh, that's cool.
So
Do they have
Yeah.
a big fire going there? And
not a super big fire. It was a reasonable fire with a reasonable amount of wood that would burn out while you're there. And you can buy more wood if you want a bigger fire, or you can buy more time if you want to stay longer and whatnot. So we did a little bit of both, bought more wood and more time. So
oh, nice.
Sounds cool.
yeah. So some good, delicious beers and nice campfire.
Mhm.
We definitely plan to like not do anything on those evenings after we've been at the burn garden.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're like,
I don't know how productive Sean was that night, but
What the after the
Saturday
bonfire?
night.
Ah, I think I literally went home and played some more Skyrim.
Okay.
right, it's about what you want to sign up to do. Yeah, yeah. Nothing like drinking around a fire in the wintertime.
Change your music from pleasant to something else.
I don't know if I like that. Feeling don't scare me.
Adventurous is what I want.
Are you sure that the search term isn't battle music?
And roll for initiative. Everybody comes back. All right, I need you all to roll for initiative. We're gonna get right into it.
No, definitely not battle music, Sean. That'd be crazy talk.
I picked a good beer for it too. I picked the Double Dog. The freaking label on this thing is wild. If it'll,
Oh, from Flying Dog.
yeah, well, this thing.
Nice. That's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
All right. Just waiting on Rob and Alex to get back, and we'll get the show on the road. There's one, waiting for two.
I full on thought you were a turtle.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Well, it worked. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the description you gave certainly led the audience to believe that.
Mhm. It's supposed to be a fun reveal.
It was a fun reveal. I like it. A lot of the little characters, really good,
Shit
neat
out of
little
me.
piece that you want to learn more too about. You're like, oh, where's Opal come from? What's the connection there? How old is she?
Yeah. Opal's good stuff.
Uh-huh.
He's got the same personality of that dude on the boardwalk that's got an anaconda.
Yeah, you can pet my snake. Yeah, you can pet my giant fucking snapping turtle, effectively.
His anaconda don't want none unless you got buns on.
Mm-hmm.
I got knucklehead trout, son of a bitch. You want it?
There you go. She loves knucklehead
She
trout.
does.
Was Benny? I see the cones off.
Yeah, he got his stitches out on Friday, so he's as long as he leaves his foot alone, he gets to keep the cone of shame off.
That's good.
Oh, Benny.
Colin, why are you murdering us in our sleep?
I'm not. I'm trying to see how this stuff rolls. It's all a little different.
Did anyone?
Got all the hotkeys set up.
Well, it's weird. I can't roll the attack from the turtle properly. So I'm just trying to see if there's a way I can. That's all. So I remember I used to attack with my
Your wraith.
my wraith or whatever. Yeah, I used to attack with it. I can't remember if it had the correct like modifiers and shit. I think that was all stuff I had to do on the back end. I think I just rolled for attacks and then I had to do all the work myself.
Can anyone do any weird cross-classing between 8 and 9? Or do you all stick with the same class?
Same.
I stayed in the same class.
You didn't create any high red monsters for us to fight. It's the cleric warlock that you guys all get to fight now. I picked bard. Level 4 spells.
What level did Tehran take?
Oh, he took a level in warlock.
I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. I've got to go jump a car real quick.
All right.
Sounds good. Alex, hang on, before you go, can we start or do you want us to wait for you?
No, you guys go ahead. I'll catch up in a minute.
Alright, sounds good. Alright. Well. You guys head out from Kaer Koenig, knowing that it's going to be probably a 5-day trek up to the Raghead Glacier that Valine had kind of indicated on her map, or on your map. So let's go ahead. Day 1. If somebody wants to go ahead and roll a d20, please. We're gonna find out what happens. I'm sorry. Go ahead and roll 3d20.
Who's got it?
You do.
All right,
do,
I
Blix.
spoke. Let's do it.
Start us off, Quixotic.
3d20. 5, 16, and 20.
Hey!
So the first
I
day you
crit.
travel. How you create the weather.
I said I crit something, yeah.
He crits the weather.
Okay. The weather outside is sub-zero. Feeling like it's probably about probably negative 5 degrees or so. With a light breeze. As you start walking out from Kaer Koenig, probably about 2 hours hike out. So are you just taking the Axe Peaks, or how are you guys traveling out to the glacier?
Makes sense to take the Axe Peaks. They're fine off-road, right?
They are.
Mhm.
They've been pretty standard, and they did survive your time while you were down with Anjuk and out at the in the Sea of Moving Ice. So,
What's a
How
Shar's
fast?
travel?
How fast are axe beaks?
let's see here.
I
they're
wouldn't though.
same
I'm
as-
not gonna. No, I wouldn't though. I don't have an axe beak. I don't have a way to travel. Do I sort that out?
Well, we were left with Turan's Axbeak because he didn't come back to the same island as us.
Or you think that Axbeak's letting anybody but Turan on?
Absolutely not.
Ah, no.
We sell it back at a discounted rate.
At a
and different
discount.
one.
You sell it by the per pound price for meat. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
What is that thing's for?
I don't remember what this thing's fucking name is, but it doesn't either. So
2465.
I don't
246. Is it 246?
don't give it a name. That'll make me care about it then.
Oh, it doesn't have. That's its
The
name.
number.
So actually 2465 was indeed not open to letting sorry, I'm gonna fail on the pronunciation
Okay,
for a while.
Ashar.
Ashar ride it. But you guys do head back to the place where you guys did purchase the Axbeaks from, and she is able to kind of swap one of 2465 with one that is a little bit more friendly for to Ashar.
Quick, what's its name?
I mean, I'm sure it comes with a name. I wouldn't presume to not have a name. I asked the woman what its name is.
She says 2466 is what I call it. But I usually leave the name pairing up to those that it pairs with.
I mean, it looks like a fine feathered beast of burden. I'm not much for naming. So 24666.
2466 it is.
2466 it is. Maybe if we build a connection, I'll give it a name.
So you guys head out on your Axbeaks. 2466, White Claw, Limerick, Jeff, Chungus, Onyx, Stormbringer, and Anon. Actually, nope, not Stormbringer. Stormbringer left with that was. Anon is Eno's Axbeak. So, so let's head out. The first day, light breeze, about an hour or two after you guys head out from Kaerkarnig, you guys see the skies start to darken off in the distance, even more so than they already are, indicating that a storm front is on its way, bringing heavy snowfall along with it. It's hard to see in the areas around you, obscuring most of your sight outside of 30 feet around you. You get the sense that if something were to it would be hard to see anything that would be coming at you guys from this distance. But it slows you down a little bit. Probably adds about a half a day's travel out to the cave or out to the waterfall. But you guys are able to kind of keep along the river path going into Loch Denashar and continue without losing your pathway. Night comes, you guys make camp. The snow begins to dissipate a little bit, but still falling at a pretty good pace. Anything that you guys want to do? Otherwise, we'll go into day 2.
No?
All right. So as you guys wake up the next morning, the fire's smoldering, left in a pocket of fresh snow that had melted around it. Your tents weighed down heavily. You guys wake up to a Ashar. Why don't you go ahead and roll 3d20?
Did roll them separately. Oh, and it doesn't. How come it doesn't look like the way Rob's does it? Or did you? Oh, did you do that
I
in
just did
roll
that. choose-
20?
Yeah, I did choose 3
Oh, okay.
and roll 20.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'll still roll with that.
It's 2, 4, 16.
So, again, the weather is probably about the same
He's
temperature
square.
as the day before. The wind light, almost still in its breeze, and the snow the heavy snow that had been falling the night before is tapered off into light snow for the day, leaving. So as you guys break camp and head out on your next peaks, the snow kind of is good trekking snow. You don't see anything directly crossing your path, but you do notice that you guys are leaving fresh tracks and fresh snow. But the people of Caripernic did send you off well, leaving you guys with a good sending off party.
Okay.
Day 2 ends without much of an issue. Night comes, and as the snow tapers off even more, you guys wake up the next morning, and we'll go back up to Can you go ahead and roll 3d20, please?
Not much of a problem so far going through the snow and everything. About how long did you tell us how long it was going to take?
You think it's probably going to take about 5 days or so, and with the snow on the first day, probably about 5.5 days to get up there. So, on the third day, though, the temperature seems to drop even further. The snow stops, but the howling wind just bites through you. That combined with the extremely low temperatures, I need everyone to go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Why does this bring back bad memories?
It's so cold.
It was horrible.
14.
Does that include me with my cold resistance?
Uh,
I'm fine with it either way. I'm just asking for clarification.
you get advantage on this.
Just wanted to double check.
Okay. So Ashar, new to this cold temperature, feels a little bit more drained than the rest of the group, and feels exhausted come the end of the day. So you take 1 level of exhaustion.
You guys been doing this for long? It's kind of terrible.
It's not fun.
At least a week and a half, I think.
I'm not from around here either. This place is terrible, and I'm hoping this fixes it eventually.
Grix complains a lot, but he's actually adapted really well.
I fucking hate it up here. Everything about the cold temperature is awful. Full stop.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm from a warm climate in summer Isles, so. We just carrying on.
How's Opal feel about the cold?
Oh, she doesn't get cold easy.
I didn't
It's
think
pretty
so.
fun.
All right.
Okay. Day 3 comes to an end. Other than with the extreme cold, you're hoping that as you make camp and settle in for the night, that the cold will break for the next day. The next day, Cody, go ahead and roll 3d20, please.
Why no? Oh, because I had to do this stupid command.
The noise too.
Dumb. Hate it. Whatever. Back to here.
And
A 3, 10, and a 20.
on the third day, the temperatures do warm, but the wind drops, but that snow just picks up, leading to being nearly impossible to see out beyond even 10 feet at this point. I do need you to go ahead and roll me a d6, please.
Who's doing it?
Oh, I thought Alex was going
That
to.
Cody
Cody.
was, yeah.
What do you need me to do? I'm sorry.
got it.
Can you go ahead and roll a d6, please?
6. Okay. Sorry. 6.
Oof.
With a 6, the sorry, with a 6, as you guys are making your way through the snow, you think you hear something lapping in the distance, but it's hard to hear over the falling of the snow. And you look around and you see pauses of the snow over great distances.
See pauses of snow, did you say? Like it just stops?
Yes.
Can I take a
Out
second
of
to
it.
try and
Out of game, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Or
In-game,
what,
I've got
what
no
it sounds
clue.
like.
can I take a sec to kind of pinpoint what's going on here? Maybe perception to try and identify if there's a naturally occurring thing or
No, it ain't natural.
I also have a passive. I have a passive perception of 20.
yeah, mine too. But can I do a active one for a visual check to figure out if I can see whatever the hell is going on here?
Yeah, you can. You do have a disadvantage on perception with using sight, though. So,
If I
due
use
to
my-
the heavily obscured snow falling.
If I use my sweet goggles of advantage, can I roll normally then?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
With an 18, you see that the snow around you just kind of pauses, but it pauses off to the right, and then you see it kind of resume, but then as it resumes off to the right, it's kind of pausing off in front of you, and then as it continues, and it's almost as if it's a circle that's kind of going on around you.
Can I look
You don't.
up?
That's an idea.
I mean, you look up. You don't see anything that seems to be causing it, other than the fact that the snow is stopping falling.
My, what a blessing. Surely this is a good sign.
Yep.
Really? You think so?
I mean, it's not snowing on us. Surely that's good.
What a wonderful day. I'm just gonna roll to see if I get my temporary hit points today.
Good call.
For no reason.
No reason.
There it
You
is.
guys have spent somewhere between 9 and 12 days up here in this.
I'm just gonna roll for today.
I mean, a couple months at least. I spent a longer time. Some of us have been up here for quite longer.
Like a month-ish.
I live
right?
up here.
Good.
I mean, there was a lot of travel time in there, and like there's some periods of hand waving where we sat in
Yeah,
Is
like
it
a month or two.
tavern.
Is it normal for the snow to drive this hard?
To
It's
drive
not
this
normal
hard?
for it to
Yes.
stop.
That's no.
That's a new one.
Yeah, you're a local. What is this?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not local. I'm from up there, remember? Pointing towards where the mountains are from. Like, you can't see the mountains, but I'm from the mountains, remember?
Yeah, this can't be good.
I don't think this is good at all.
No.
What usually makes this sort of gesture out in nature? Like, when does this usually happen? Anybody know?
I'm assuming creature of big mass above us.
If it would help, I could cast spell to obscure us.
That wouldn't be the worst idea.
Do we know what we're dealing with yet, or
I don't.
is
Are we out-
obscuring
we're
us
just
gonna
out?
help? Or
Is there like a tree? Are we in a forest? We're just out in the middle of a, fucking tundra.
We're out in the middle of snow, yeah.
Okay,
You're
so-
pretty much in the middle of the tundra. And as you guys are kind of looking around, talking about how long you've been out here, kind of all of a sudden you hear the woof, woof, boom as in front of you lands
A big fucking white dragon.
a big freaking white dragon, and you hear a I recognize that smell.
Oh. Shit.
Oh,
He traveled.
Was that in common or draconic or?
Definitely common.
Okay.
So I need
I was close to casting Pass Without Trace. Do we see it? Like, did it land within eyesight, or is it still slightly obscured?
It's about 30 feet from you guys.
Oh, okay. So it's fucking on top of us.
It's
Okay.
on top of us. Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste
Yeah.
the spell slot on Pass Without Trace. Fuck that.
well, we can only see 10 feet in front of us, so
Oh, it can.
it is the middle of a big ass blizzard,
All right.
So,
but it is pretty damn close, apparently.
yeah. It is within visual sight of you guys. Or you are within visual sight of it. The kind of it creates its own climate around it. So, with that, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative, please.
I can't click my character.
What character are you
Oh.
clicking?
Can you drag your characters on the board or no?
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
don't-
See if I can find my character from forever the fuck ago.
There he is.
How
Where do you find them?
do?
Go
Yeah,
to.
question mark.
In your journal, you should be able to
there we
click
go.
and drag your character out.
Oh, you just go to the little newspaper thing in the top right,
Yeah.
and then you just go to your guy and then drop and drag.
Nifty.
I think.
Something there's not right. That number. Something is very off here.
What's very
What do you
off?
mean the
Did
fact that it's just the world map and we're just using it?
No, my hit points are
It's HP.
21. So it
Did-
has
Oh,
to
don't
be
worry about that.
You just had to
Yeah.
refresh roll 20.
No, it's
Yeah.
not exactly refresh that stuff.
No,
Did,
sometimes
did
it
you
doesn't.
scroll down on your features and traits tab?
Doesn't really matter as long as your character sheet's accurate.
Okay, click your character. Roll some initiative.
Do you change the on your own, or did it change
Yeah,
automatically?
no, I'm doing it manually.
Oh shit. Whatever my first roll is.
Yeah, get that one out of the way.
Oh, fucking come on now.
All right.
Oh,
You have a +2 to initiative.
Yeah, this person has dexterity.
all
These
right.
fucking guys.
Shit, my proficiency bonus went up. Hell yeah. I had a +9 to history and arcana.
Healer and buffer is okay to go last, I suppose.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Tanky.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, that's everybody. Quixotic, you want to go ahead and start us off as we roll into a long-awaited combat?
All right. I'm gonna urge White Claw to move kind of away from the group. I don't want to be. I don't know. Stop me from wherever I end up. And then I guess I'm gonna try and see. So you said our vision's kind of obscured. I'm gonna try and fade away and see if it kind of can track that I'm doing that, I guess. So I'll go
Okay.
kind of along the edge of the vision and then out. And then say, were we business partners back in the day? 'Cause he said he remembered us.
You hear, no business partners would steal from me the way that you did.
So I moved. I will throw something out of the bag here. I think that is that an action or a bonus action? As an action. So I'll pitch something from the bag, hopefully as a distraction.
Okay.
A D6 is a giant badger. So I roll away and pitch a giant badger at it.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and put your little spirit sprite,
Yeah, I'll throw that on there.
your tattoo animal.
Yep. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I will find that. Here we go. Throw him just towards him. Over there is fine.
Sounds good. Is that end your turn?
Yeah, I move, or I coaxed a movement, and yeah, yes, that is my turn.
Sounds good. With that, as we'll jump to we'll give the I'm assuming you have a what's your dex?
0.
Okay. I'll give you the advantage. Go ahead.
Okay. I mean, it's not gonna really change anything I was gonna do besides, I go first. Okay. Chained to the polar bear. Once I can frickin' click on the polar bear. There we go.
Okay. It transforms into a polar bear.
And I will bite. Assuming a 10 does not hit.
A 10 does not hit.
And I will claw. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does indeed make contact with the dragon.
15 magical slashing damage.
15. You're,
Yeah, so I bite at his head and miss, and then just rake my claws along his chest or something like that.
You hear that sweet release. It feels good to be alive again.
Oh.
All
And now
right.
my turn.
Sounds good. With that, it is the dragon's turn.
Hopefully, I grabbed its attention.
Yeah. So as we'll start off with, I need each of you to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, good.
As the fear of this dragon starts to pulsate through you.
I got a 26.
Ooh, one more.
No wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom
Yeet.
saving throw. Okay. Yeah. Monty, you see this dragon. This is the scariest fucking thing you've ever seen in your entire life. What the like how the fuck did it find us?
I've seen some shit too.
And you look at this and you're like, fuck this. I am out. You are frightened for the next minute of this creature. You can repeat your saving throw at the end of your turn, and in the effect. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks or attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the fear. Okay.
Hey.
Ashar, your Drake companion is also terrified of this creature.
Okie doke.
As well, they should be.
And I guess your badger.
Oh,
so
yeah.
would need to roll as well.
All right, hang
The
on.
badger's afraid. Just period.
Give the badger some credit. Badger has a +1 to wisdom, so
Watch, it's a honey badger, natural 20.
yeah, right.
Is Alice here?
Badger got a 15.
Badger's terrified as well.
Badger is
Alice is here.
You want to just
but
like hand wave like she's here? Like she's not gonna show up next time we play and be like, "What dragon?" But like she's here, but not in combat.
Correct.
Okay, fair.
So, okay, and then it is going to attempt to, I goes this tasty snack, and it is going to attempt to bite the delicious looking badger that it can smell.
Oh no! DC 10.
That's a 15.
Well, that would have even hit me, so I'll
It's
take
13
it.
hit points.
The badger instantly or takes 20 piercing damage and 10 cold damage as the dragon bites into it, and it goes poof,
And it's gone.
and you just hear this howl of rage and anger as it was looking for a tasty treat and could not find it.
He's gonna be so upset next.
Yeah.
And then is going to attempt to swing its claws into this polar bear that attacked it previously. And that is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna destroy me.
Oh.
Go ahead.
God damn.
He only takes 11 slashing damage.
Hey, that's
but it is going to try and slash into you again.
Well, yeah.
And that is a 29 to hit.
Yep. Like literally, this thing just has to miss me.
For an additional 16 slashing damage.
I'm still up as a polar bear.
All right, and that's gonna end its turn. Giving Monty the chance.
It's just me frightened, right? I'm not gonna use counter turn.
You are frightened.
Yeah, I just have disadvantage on attacks and I can't move closer, right?
I think the ranger or dragonborn does too, right? Or no? Frightened.
The what?
I'm not frightened, just my
oh.
dragon. Just my
just
just Opal is.
Oh, okay.
Opal is, yeah. All right, I'm gonna cast slow. It is a wisdom save. I put this stuff out, yeah. Wisdom save, DC 16. I'll display the details. If it fails, the speed is halved, takes a -2 AC penalty, AC and dexterity saving. Can't use reactions on its turn. It can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic item, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. Attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action. Must roll a d20. And then the details.
Okay. It says, responds back to you and it says, you think that you can slow me, the White Terror?
Really, the White Terror? You're gonna go with White Terror? I'm terrified, but like I understand the irony there. But you're really gonna go with White Terror? That I think you need your PR people on that. Then I have a bonus action. I will inspire. Who's closest to him that I can see? Is that you know?
The polar bear? No.
Polar bear.
That would be Nicola or Kohi would be the closest to you.
Closest
And not
you
to
or
me,
closest
to
him?
him. To
Oh,
the
yes,
dragon
no.
dragon.
I am the closest, yes.
I will inspire you.
Yay! D8?
Yeah, it is a D8. Yep.
Yay!
Okay. Anything else, Monty?
And I will take I get to do a wisdom save again, right? Is that what it is?
You
for
do.
Fear?
Yep.
Yeah. Nope.
You are still terrified of this dragon.
All right then. I'll try not to piddle
Okay.
myself.
Alright. With that, Nicola, you are up.
Fucking dragons, man.
Falcon.
I would like to cast this.
Alright.
Oh, hold monster.
Hold the monster.
Wisdom save. If he fails, he's paralyzed for a minute.
Hmm.
That's 10 rounds.
Okay. A wisdom saving throw, you said?
Let me just double check. Yes, wisdom saving throw DC 16.
Okay. That is a. That would be a fail.
Yes. But, yep.
It
But legendary
goes.
resistance.
Hand wave.
Hand
is
fucking
wave
dragon.
this, hand wave that. Coming for you next.
Good. I'm glad you cast that. Nicola.
I-
he was going to come for me.
I am going to move however much 30 feet is this way to try and get out of a straight line from the thing that presumably can cast big things from its mouth and hurt lots of people.
Breath weapons, you say?
Claw.
I mean, no, I don't know they can do that.
Fireball formation.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
With that, Ashar.
I'll set Opal down. I'll go, Opal, what's good? And she'll look real scared, and I'll be like, oh, you come up behind me when you're ready. And I'll just leave her right here, and I'll charge. I have 35 movement. There aren't squares on this board, but I presume 7 gets me to him.
Yeah, you guys are all about. You started about 30.
Okay, so I probably have an
you
option
started
to
about
at least
35,
get like.
about 30 feet away.
Okay, so I have like an option to at least get like side and not like all up, like in a line with everyone, right? An extra 5 to get a little on the side.
Yes.
Cool. Then I'll end up here.
Oh yeah.
I will try to attack it with pull my harpoon out, and with 2 hands I'll try to thrust it into the large dragon.
Okay.
It's a 22 hit.
A 22 does indeed hit.
All right. It takes. What's the D12? It's a 5. I'll take a 5. I will deal 10 piercing damage to it, and I think I do a D6 fire damage. Takes extra 4 fire damage.
Okay.
And then with my second attack, I believe I can use replace one of my attacks with an exhalation of magical energy. I'm gonna point my breath away from everyone and kind of breathe in like this direction.
Okay.
And it has to do 14 dex save.
That's 12.
Oh. It takes 2d8 acid damage. It takes 14 acid damage.
Oh, nice.
And he'll I don't know what these people done to you, but you best leave. There's a lot of us. And Opal will take like, because she's afraid, she will take like a circuitous kind of route to kind of get sidestep it. I told her to come up behind me, so she can't move towards it, but she can move, like maintain her distance and move this way. She should be within 30 feet of me. So sorry, I also do an extra D6 from favored enemy. When I hit something with an attack, I can mark it. I can pretty much do Hunter's Mark as a free action, but I have to concentrate on it. So it's an extra 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Nice.
So I'm concentrating on that, so I have to get hit. I still have to make a con save to concentrate. So, and I think that's it.
Okay, sounds good. As your lance and acid breath kind of pierce and cover parts of this ancient dragon, you feel this tail come swinging towards you.
Oh no.
And as you feel this tail connect with you with I'm assuming a 32 hits, right?
Well, absolutely. It's almost twice my armor class, yes.
Good God. 32.
The tail hits
Just
you.
barely.
You just feel it crack 3 ribs as you take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
It says,
17.
"Do not underestimate me."
Yep, you're back.
And with that, Kohi, you are up.
It's gonna be short and sweet. Kind of move up a little bit, and I do Path to the Grave. So it is vulnerable on the next attack. that it
Ooh, the
takes.
right person is next.
Yes, it is.
We
So
hope.
it's Lob City. Here you go. Slam that fucking thing home. Then turn.
All right. Did my fucking mouse die? Nice. All right.
This is not Bobo.
I will. I'm gonna continue to ride kind of around and duck in to make sure that it's a clear shot. I'm not gonna be cheesy, otherwise I could say that I haven't moved, so I could use whatever. But we will use the +1 longbow. Oh, please be 21 to hit.
21 does indeed hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Choose a creature.
Yeah, a 22 didn't feel safe earlier. I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
right. The next time you can hits the all the creatures
Yeah, everything's
vulnerability.
vulnerable. Everything's
Okay.
vulnerable.
So let's see what happens here. So 12. So I get the sneak attack because I have an ally next to it,
Hmm.
and I get the 5d6. So it'd be I guess vulnerable just doubles it. So he takes 66 magical piercing damage.
What is the vulnerable form? Sorry,
It's
learning
from
new things.
Path to the grave.
Path to the Grave. It's the thing
I
that
curse it. I cursed
Ah.
it, so
Okay,
there's no save. It's
Gotcha.
just part of my channel divinity. So-
nice. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it took your action though, right? Like that's
Yeah,
just,
that's my
you just
action.
said you gave the
Yeah.
layup, right?
Yeah, I lobbed it up there for Robert there.
Nice.
Yep.
I
Jam at
fucking
home.
took it.
I love it.
It's team effort.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was a layup. I'll
You
take
just
it.
hear this. You're a deep inhale.
Oh,
Oh,
Fuck, fuck,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Eno, you're up.
We're in danger.
I'm in danger. We should be running.
you should be
No,
running.
No.
Pew pew.
All right. I can only do one thing as a polar bear.
Hello, Rhiannon.
Hey,
Hey.
Welcome back.
Are you drunk?
how you
Yeah.
Slightly
feeling?
drunk? Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
training at work.
Yeah.
Real hard training. Yeah.
I learned so much, you guys.
she
Good.
retained
Yeah.
all.
You retain it for a couple hours at least, and
I
then
take really good notes.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
True, she do.
No, it's
it's really
Anyways,
sunk
I'm
in.
the
You've
backwoods
absorbed.
really coming out.
You've
I take
absorbed
good
a lot,
notes, don't
right?
You know?
Hey, don't be jealous of me.
Don't
Don't you?
Don't be
Don't.
jealous there.
don't you know?
Don't, eh?
Mm.
Eno, a 14
Let's
does
make
not
Canadian
connect,
whiskeys tonight.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
but a 27 does.
Hey.
That's good.
So 17 magical slashing.
Okay. It takes the 17 magical slashing damage.
And then as a move action. Oh. Right, I don't have control of polar bear. Try to get on his other side.
It's just gonna scoot around him.
Like when I'm charging, like when I'm attacking him, I'm going underneath him. Like
Okay.
getting on the other side type thing.
Okay.
Just trying to space this out so we can spread this breath weapon a little bit better.
I get vouch for that. I do that all the time
Okay.
in Elden Ring. So total legit dragon attack move.
Sounds
And
good.
that went my turn.
All right, that will end your turn. As you work around him, you hear this giant exhale of a dragon from the dragon, and I need you, Eno, and you, Quixotic, to go ahead and roll me Constitution saving throws, please.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
die
buddy.
here.
Yikes.
Oh,
Sorry.
Constitution, you said? Wait, did you move
Yes.
towards me? How the- oh, god damn it.
Sorry.
20. 21.
wow.
23.
Am I?
Oh
Am
my gosh.
Holy
I
shit.
breathe that way. Fuck
Other
you.
direction.
Breathe away from me. Thank Christ.
Yeah, other direction. You should get some
Um,
splash effect of that though.
Yeah, we
You
will.
were right
But, oh
there.
my god. Woo.
Oh shit.
Damn.
So,
I'm still gonna die.
Quixotic,
Yeah.
you still failed,
Oh god.
and you take 54 cold damage.
Okay.
You
I'm
know.
sorry. What?
On a natural 20, he failed.
This
Do
isn't 1D&D. This
saves
is
auto
5e.
succeed? I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Failed on a 21, my friend.
Mm,
No, I mean, do saves auto succeed? I know skill checks don't, but I don't know if saves count as skill checks.
That's a DM call.
A
So
save is
why
not
I'm
a skill
asking.
check.
So let
A
me
save is a save.
No,
you say you
I-
failed. You failed. That's it.
Numbers.
I'm just yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, so 54 cold damage.
Holy
54 cold
shit.
damage.
So my girlfriend
and-
didn't love her.
I'm alive. I'm still alive.
And
Jesus.
you know, you take half that.
I mean, no matter what, I pop. But
So
like,
27.
Does the bear have cold resistance?
no, the bear does not have cold resistance.
Oh.
Well, that's odd for a polar bear.
Right? Not really thematic, but
So then that drops me down to 12. So I pop. And then I divide that in half because I have cold resistance. So I take 6.
Still alive.
Like, thank God for druids, right?
Praise Jeebus.
Pray-
The good Lord Jeebus does not allow us to succeed on a 21, but you are
sweet
alive.
baby Jeebus.
All right. So it is going to flap
Close
its
now?
wings and fly up, leaving your reach, Eno and Ashar.
That's what he thinks.
That you, Ashar?
Yeah, I'm a Shar.
I don't like it.
Tell us how you really feel.
Like shit.
Feel like a big bag, saggy bag of shit.
Bang it, bangish.
Wait, is it a paralyzed? Oh wait, it hand-waved it. That's right.
16 does not hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
I need some graphite.
What?
That is not something most people say that they need.
Yeah.
Make zippers go easy, right?
I mean, it does. It's
Get out
just
of your
like
socks.
I don't give a shit about my socks.
That's fair.
All right, Eno, are you taking an attack of opportunity or?
I don't really have anything to hit it with.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Warcaster?
like- I mean, I could thorn whip it technically, but
I mean,
I'll let it go. Yeah, let it go.
You
Sounds
don't
good.
have to pull if you hit it, right?
No, it's just more along the lines of it's not going to do enough. I don't think I can even hit it type thing.
Hmm.
It is going to
It enters your
land.
reach, Rihanna.
Does it enter my reach?
It enters your reach.
Oh no!
Down here.
No, boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wah,
on
wah.
on my turtle's turn, was it able to make another save?
You're
Okay,
it would
sorry.
have been able to.
All right, continue. I'll just roll that save.
Sounds good. With that, Monty, you are up. It is still
Yay.
terrified.
I'm still terrified. I am going to fairy fire it. And the cube kind of behind it, but so it shouldn't fall on anybody else. So it is a dex save.
Okay.
DC 16 dex save.
That's a nat 1.
Oh! All right.
How badly does it not want to be fairy
It
feathers?
says, "You want to be able to see me? Then see me."
That's unsettling.
Is it going to show itself to us now? Did we
I
just
don't
get
like it.
dragon
Not
dong in the
good.
face? See me.
Witness me.
I mean, like, you feel a tail coming your way, though, Monty, at the end of your turn.
I feel it. Yeah.
Is that actually a tail?
It's not a tail. It's gonna hit for like 34, like against my AC.
It's just gonna mushroom.
Does a
stamp you in the
32
face.
hit?
I mean, maybe.
All right, you take 16 bludgeoning damage as the tail whacks into you as a response for making it visible, actively visible.
All right. And here's to see if this actually stays or if it. Okay, it stays.
Got a real
A new hole.
John Williams.
Ew.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
All right. I took that damage. Didn't like it. But he's fairy fired, so everybody else load up on the advantage on the attacks.
We should be fucking running.
Probably.
We have not
All
made that
right,
decision.
Nicola.
Is it still like flying so it's more than 5 feet away from me? Yeah.
Fucking.
No,
it
it
whipped
is
me with
landed
its
and
tail.
is right next to you.
Ow. I mean, it could be flying and hit you with the tail. You don't know. Hmm. Why don't I do this? Since it's right next to me, I'm gonna poison spray it.
There you go.
Surely this will kill it.
It won't kill it, but poison's good damage.
Where's my freaking
A Constitution saving throw.
yeah?
That is a 24.
Fuck.
Do they have as much poison, or?
It was. That's
Let me
a
see.
cantrip, so probably nothing.
Spells damage increases. Must succeed on that con save or take that poison damage, so nothing would happen.
Okay. You just hear my cousin smells of you.
That's fucking weird. Why are you smelling your cousins?
This is weird.
Poison dragon.
Can Alice help us?
Can I hit it? Can
Brandon would like
I-
to play.
I have arrived.
She has solved her mental struggles and has come about.
Alice,
come around.
bringing up the rears, shows up and we'll go after Kohi.
We are in danger. Help
I would
me.
like to not leave the dragon's reach, but move around him a little bit so I'm not
Dragon
right next to everybody else.
You're so fucked. We need to leave.
I'm done. Maybe in more ways than one.
That one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. After that, it's gonna be a Ashar.
You doing that cute thing where you white people name stuff and it doesn't. You don't say it like it's said.
What do you mean?
Ashar?
Just a Shar.
Sure.
I will use. You okay?
She's drunk.
Is this concentration? Goddamn concentration.
So okay.
He wanted us to name our kid Iran.
All right, so I'm gonna move in, and I will attack with my lance. I have advantage.
Okay.
Nope. The miss. Another attack.
Yeah. 17 misses.
25 hits though.
25 does hit.
So I will deal 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
I will also deal the. I gotta remember this. I'm sorry.
All
So
good.
here's the D6 from favorite enemy, and then I think and then a D6 of fire damage. Not great. And that's it.
Okay.
End of turn. Bonus action, I'll tell Opal to move closer if she can.
Okay.
And she takes her turn and she'll make her save on her turn.
Sparta, enough.
Nope. Still not doing it.
Dang.
She's just gonna, just move around here and just kind of be safe. And that's the end of my turn.
Sounds good. With that, it is Cody's turn. But before Cody's turn, Alice, you're not quite there yet. You're trailing behind everybody, still kind of reeling in the loss of Tehran. And you hear the fight, and you're working your way up there as quickly as you can. But as you're working your way up there, you hear the flapping of wings. And I need each creature, so Nicola, Ashar, Kohi, and Mati, to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm not good at those.
Oh, are you sure?
That's pretty good.
Okay. Nicola, Kohi, and Monty, you are all knocked prone. And you take 18 bludgeoning damage as the wind just kind of beats down on you as it lands back down again. Now it is Kohi's turn.
Do I take no damage or do I not go prone? What does
You take no damage.
rad.
You brace and buffet yourself against the bludgeoning damage of the wind.
Very cool, very cool.
Go, Barry's Razor. I choose you.
Slice.
Get him, Barry. We all believe in you.
Every hit point
Dun,
of damage we
dun,
can take.
Dun, 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 dun.
No,
Not very-
no Barry.
It's not very effective. Okay. All right. I am right next to you, and I don't want to be, but we'll give it a go. We use a first level split. How does this dragon look?
It's looking like a dragon.
You look like a bitch.
It's looking it's tip top.
Got him.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
It's seen some damage, but it's still looking pretty strong.
All right, this 2 health bar MF. Okay.
Yeah, second phase kind of motherfucker.
All right, we're gonna try this. Ugh, whiff. It's a whiff. 11 to hit.
Oh, and 11 does. Okay, yeah, 11 does.
You have
not
advantage.
Good advantage.
I have
Every
an
11
attack
is the
on it has
opposite of
advantage.
hitting, and you spin around and punch yourself in the face.
Barry's razor also had advantage.
Yeah, I missed that one.
All right.
Give her another try.
No.
A 19 just misses.
Oh no! It's
Well, that's
Oh,
Barry's
shit.
razor. Cool. And then third level spell. That's worse. Same. So. Oh, same.
Oh.
2 3s.
Oof.
bad. We're doing
Awesome.
great, guys.
Yep. Turn.
All right. With that, Alice finally catching up to the
Oh.
group.
I spend half my
She has-
movement standing up.
Made it.
Been busy. I know this is gonna surprise you guys. I'm gonna try to approach. And when I am in range, I would like to enter a rage and recklessly attack it with my halberd.
Do not recklessly attack.
Did not
No.
see that coming.
No, you-
I meant to say regularly attack it with my
Oh,
halberd.
okay. There's the difference. Okay.
The
I
other
know that
R
I've
word,
been
right?
drinking and my words can come out a little funny.
It
That's-
sounded like reckless, but you meant regular. I
Reg-
Yeah, it was
can
the other
Rec-
R word.
Regular. Recklessly.
Recklessly, or
tell. Regularly.
The 20
The
hit.
first attack misses, but the second attack, as you swing at it, does indeed connect.
Oh, rats.
You want to do any maneuvers or
Right.
anything?
Whatever they are, yeah. Yeah.
Make with the fancy.
Hey, got a notebook here.
You could goading attack it, so it has disadvantage on all attacks.
Oh,
against
yeah,
everyone
do
but
that.
you. Okay.
Yeah, fuck that
He
thing.
needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It fails to.
I like that. That's good.
Okay. So it takes an extra D8 and has a
Really good.
disadvantage on all attacks against anyone but her.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll damage. Takes 16 plus a D8 of extra damage. Or is it a D6? Maneuvers. D8. Yep, D8. Extra 3 damage. And that's it.
Sounds good. So is rage into attacks. You're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You'll love to see it. Exotic.
I yell into the fucking wind at everybody, fucking scatter! And then what is there is a vision impairment here, right? What is the distance that's at?
You can see clearly about 15 feet from you. And then it is slightly obscured to 30 feet. And heavily obscured beyond that.
All right, then I'll move in. I think movement on the birds is 30, so I'm gonna have them but double move, and I'll do the normal shit. So I'm gonna have him move in, and I'm gonna take my attack with the longbow again. With advantage, because we haven't lost Fairy Fire yet, right?
Nope. That's still up.
Fuck me. 18.
18 does not hit.
All right. Then I'm going to continue getting White Claw to move back out, and then I'll yell in Draconic. Fuck, I don't know any insults in Draconic. I don't know.
You smell
Your
like
mother-
shit.
Yeah, right.
You
That's
smell
it.
like
That's
shit.
fine.
You smell like your other cousin.
How could you
Onion.
smell us over the scent of yourself, I guess? And then I'll in Draconic. And I'll ride away
Yeah.
as the arrow bounces off its hide.
Row.
Yeah, that's not great.
So, sounds good. With that,
I cannot see it from where I am, correct?
Fucking scatter. This is not good.
You're about. I mean, you can. It is lightly obscured from where you're at.
Oh, cool. In that case, I'm assuming it's about 20 feet in diameter, correct? Roughly.
Yeah. Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, roughly, right? So I don't need to build a circle for wall of fire at all.
Okay.
So I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's a 13.
Well, it failed.
I failed.
So it takes all damage,
All
Damn.
20 damage.
all 22 fire damage.
Okay.
All right, cool.
And there's a wall of fire around it.
Yeah, and on our side of the fire, you don't get hurt by it.
Okay.
That's the cool part about this.
Mm-hmm.
When it ends its turn within 10 feet. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Like, I'm fully expecting it to take off on us and run away from it, but it's 22 fire damage and it's illuminating the dragon, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
And
No,
then-
that's awesome.
As my bonus action, I will transform back into Polar Bear. And then, yeah. Get in its face. That'll be my turn then.
So you're right up against the fire then as well?
Yep.
It's directional, so it's pointing into the center.
Yeah, it's a circle going inside.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. So you just hear it.
Does it
A
appear-
warm bath, I feel, is necessary. Begins to flap its wings and fly up, leaving the range of. Where is it gonna go? It's gonna go.
We're all gonna die.
This fucking polar bear just cast a ring of fire around it. And is going to fly up, leaving the range of Alice, Monty, and Kohi. And
Me, technically, right?
Nicola, no, it's going to fly up and then land here.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn it.
Yeah.
so that means if I reaction Eldritch Blast this thing, do I still roll a normal roll, or is that the disadvantage goes away since it's farther than a space at that point?
I think technically disadvantage would go away because it is beyond your. It's
Well,
right on the edge of like the 5 to 10.
that's a really nice way to look at it. But then people who have a 5-foot reach shouldn't be able to hit something that leaves their reach then. So technically, the
true.
attack happens while it's within range of you.
Yep.
Correct?
Correct.
So it would technically
It's
be
right on the edge because it's as
Sure.
it's leaving the 5 to 10 foot. I'm giving it to you today.
I'll take
Okay.
the favorable interpretation.
Sweet.
So, yeah, Alice, Monty, Cody, and Nicola, go ahead and make attack opportunities.
With advantage. Wait, if I'm prone, I can't take an attack, can I?
Yeah, you can. It's
Yeah, you
just a
can.
disadvantage. So straight roll.
Barrel.
Alice, that does indeed hit.
13 damage.
Ooh.
And Opal will use her reaction to imbue her attack with fire damage. So she will do an extra d6. Well, it's not fire.
Steam.
So
Opal is imbuing who?
Alice.
Can
As a
Opal
reaction-
see? Does Opal need to be able to see Alice?
Oh,
I don't know. Like
that
this
it
is-
can see.
it's
It's
like-
with a weapon. So no,
Yeah.
yeah, peel off the 4. It didn't use its reaction then.
Monty, Talon does hit. To swing out with it.
Yep. Normally I'm doing two-handed always. I've always kind of set that
Okay.
precedence, but I guess because I'm prone, would it be one-hand? I don't either way, right? But yeah, the precedence has always been two-handed.
Yeah, and precedence. So, Kohi, Nicola. Nicola, 10 does not hit. And Kohi, you attacking?
Yeah, I can do that. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I have Warcaster.
Sounds good.
Noise.
A 24 wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Wise mofo.
Hey.
Does it take half on
It's
failed save?
a all or nothing.
All or
Yeah, it's a
nothing.
cantrip, so.
Sounds good. So as it ends its movement, and you guys get those attacks, it goes polar bear. And it is going to attempt to bite into a tasty treat. It's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. As the teeth sink into you, you take 20 piercing damage and 13 cold damage.
So
Uh,
33.
and it is going to use its claws into you again, attempting to eviscerate you.
Let's put it this way: can it physically roll lower than a 12?
No, a 25.
It will always- It will always hit me.
Alright, so the polar bear takes an additional 10 damage, and then
Oh.
Ashar, it's going to try and claw into you with its back claws.
Am I in its mouth?
Thematically, yes.
Yes.
And so Ashar does a 17 hit.
It doesn't actually.
What?
Yeah, he has a higher AC than 15.
You were a little tired of that shitty AC you had on.
Yeah, a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Oh, this now.
Is the polar bear still standing?
Polar bear is popped. That's why I was asking if I'm in its mouth or not.
Okay.
But I took 0 damage. It literally popped me.
Nice. All right. With that, it's gonna be Monty's turn.
Well, I'm gonna stand up, and then I am going to. We still have the snowstorm going on, right?
Yes,
Visibility is pretty shitty, right?
it is.
All right. Well, so we still got fairy fire on him. I'm gonna hit him with some Eldritch Blast, and then I am gonna move
Did you
myself.
roll
away.
for concentration when you took the damage from the wing
Yep.
attack?
I rolled con
Oh.
saves 3 times.
Ring of
No.
Fire popped, by the way.
Yeah, I did roll for the wind, for the tail, and there was another one in there too. So
Okay, sounds good. Just making sure.
nope, I gotta check that. Yeah.
Oh, is it
all right.
rolling with disadvantage for all these attacks?
Does it roll with
Yes.
disadvantage, or do we roll with
She
disadvantage?
did goading attacks.
Yeah, she goaded it, so it should be rolling with
Yes.
disadvantage against us. Okay, good.
Okay.
It was rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Eldritch Blast with advantage. First one. Not gonna hit.
19 does not hit.
Second one. Not gonna hit.
17
Bro.
does not hit.
I'm going to move. Like back this way a little ways, just a kind of separation. It's probably far as I can make it. But, yeah, I'll do that. Just kind of separate myself distance-wise. I'm still frightened technically of it too, so I can't move closer of it. Actually, let me roll that wisdom save. Ooh. Take the first one.
The first one?
Yeah, I hit the wrong key.
That's
so.
fine. Yeah, you are no longer frightened of the dragon. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the distance on Exploits Curse? Yeah, 30 feet. Okay, that's fine. I'm too far away either way. So, okay.
All right. With that, Nicola, you are up.
Keelan, how does this thing look?
I mean, it looks bloodied.
Oh,
But it definitely looks like it's still kicking your ass.
okay. I would like to stand up. I would like to move 5, 10, 15-ish for the rest of my movement, and I'm going to start Eldritch blasting him.
Ew.
Phew.
Advantage. Remember advantage.
Yeah, 26 hits.
And another one. Oh.
A 17 does not hit though. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. Sounds good. With that, it's gonna be Sean's turn.
He will scoot his way around to where Opal is. You know, Opal, sweetheart, where you really use your help. You know, anytime. And then he is going to cast. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to save. I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, 25 hits.
He takes 14 piercing.
Okay.
An extra 1 piercing.
Okay.
And 4 fire on that attack.
Nice.
So he will attack again.
Yeah, 28 definitely hits.
Take another 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
His bonus action, or with his bonus action, that will have been to ask Opal to fucking please help. And then on her turn, she will take her wisdom saving throw. 14 does not do it.
14. She is still terrified.
Okay. Well, is she 10 feet away from him?
She is.
This looks
5
a
feet
little
away.
5 feet away from me.
Yeah, and she's probably about 5 feet away from him. She's got a square between.
So like we're like this.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need to be adjacent because I'm using a lance with 2 hands. So I have reach. So I actually,
Okay.
as part of my movement, I would like to jump onto her back. And the metal plate on her back, I will remove it from her and slide it over my arm as a shield. And
Nice.
like expose like a part of her back that is not very like spiky or craggy. It's just kind of worn or cracked away.
Okay.
And that's where I will kind of plant myself on her.
Okay. As you hop up onto her back, you feel the tail come and just smack into you, knocking you off kilter. as you take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, what's the hit?
29.
Okay, yeah. How much? 18?
18.
18. All right. Better me than her. So.
All right. With that, it's going to be Kogi's turn. Alex, you're up if you are still awake.
Not very focused today.
All good.
All right. Let's try to roll. Oh, we gotta do Barry's Razor. We gotta go again.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it still? I'm sorry.
It'd still be an advantage because it's still fairy fired.
Okay. Sorry. That doesn't- All right, we're gonna use my second channel divinity and lay it up for you there, Robert.
We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, do it.
That is all it for until long rest.
Is it gonna be Alice then, or is it gonna be me?
No, she's
It's me,
a
Alice.
16.
Yeah.
Well, she's a 16. Wouldn't she go? Isn't that? Oh, I thought we sorted out
I
the.
just put her at the.
Oh, okay.
I just put her at the end of the after Kohi. So.
Got it.
That's fine.
Either way, she should do some damage.
Get him.
Black.
No, 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 no.
Do I not need to be reckless this time?
You do not.
There's no double secret advantage.
No.
If only.
I think it behooves you.
Yeah, 26 definitely hits.
To use a maneuver with this one.
Do
Lay
it.
something
Add,
on. Yeah.
add the D8 to it. She'll goading attack it again. So another 16 saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay. It's goaded once again, and it takes 25 doubled on that one attack. So it
Feels
takes
good.
takes
Dang.
50 damage.
Yeah.
She'll attack again. Twenty-seven.
27 hits.
Pull the 5 off, so it takes 12 on this one.
Okay.
And then
With the dumb
bonus
end.
action. Yeah, the bad end. Ooh, that one sucks.
Fortunately, does not hit.
Do you want to action surge him?
Yeah.
She still has advantage though, right?
Did I not roll that one with advantage?
No.
I'll try it one more time. That one hits.
Hey, there
No
we go.
hits.
That one hits for 7.
Okay.
And then she's gonna have 2 more times. The action surge.
27 hits.
Takes another 12.
Okay.
And hey,
Hey-o.
natural 20.
Yeah.
Fury.
First crit attack of the night, I think.
Pretty
So
sure, yeah.
pull 8 off. So 8 off of 25 is 17. 9, 15, 2. Rage. Yep.
Nice.
Another 17.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Alice, is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's like
Yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of your turn, you feel the wind buffer down around you. I need Ashar, Opal, Alice, and Eno to all make dexterity saving throws, please.
I don't want to.
That's not good.
I'm in its mouth. I really don't want to.
Danny.
Not Kobe, sorry.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
The music's getting ominous.
I got a
Alright.
13. Opal got a 14. Alice got an 18.
All right. So, you guys all take 14 bludgeoning damage. As the winds buffer down around you.
Hmm.
And with that, it's going to be Quixotic's turn.
Alright. We'll ride in so that we don't have disadvantage. Take our shot. Come on. Fuck yes.
Yay,
Ah.
crit.
Uh,
45?
that's right.
45 is good. That's a lot. It's a
Yeah, I'll
big
take
number.
that. 16, 17, 16. Yeah, I'll take that. So 44, it looks like, according to the maths on the bottom, I think. So.
Okay.
And then I will say again, we need to fucking scatter. And then I will attempt to insult the white dragon again as I get my thing to ride off this way, I guess.
As you turn your back to run away from the dragon, you fire your bow. It hits. You say, "We need to scatter." You shout into the wind, or into the snow, and you hear this groaning that you've never heard in your life before. You hear the death thralls of the dragon.
Oh, damn.
Fuck me.
You kill the dragon.
damn it! I had something cool planned.
Make sure you let baby Silverwing know that you are a dragon murderer.
I twice over at this point, I think, right? And a
Hmm.
green dragon at some point too.
Oh, yeah, that's right, it was.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
dragon
really are.
takes 1, 2, 3 steps towards you before collapsing into the ground. You hear the deep inhales of its nose before you hear the guttural growl of its last exhale. Come out of it.
Hmm. Oh. Charl put a hand on him and be like, I told you to go. Castle laws and all that.
It's coming right for us.
Pat Opal, be like, you did good. You did all right. You do better next time. I'll put the shield back on her.
I had something really cool planned.
Sorry,
we live. We live.
We
Yes,
did
not
live.
perish.
that was quite the awesome last hit, though.
Yeah, it was.
God,
Right as you're like, we need to run, and you're like, oh, it's dead.
Nope.
That's close. If you had not crit, it would have gone to you, you know. So
I know, and I had the perfect thing in the world because I'm sitting in its mouth, right?
Yes.
By roleplay standards, I'm sitting in its mouth.
Yeah, what'd you
Why don't I
have?
just shove this right down its throat?
That would've
There
been-
you go.
That would have been
Just
awesome.
roll it down
Oh,
the
nice.
esophagus.
Hmm.
Right.
I was gonna upcast that thing too. So
There you go. You gotta yell out Kobe as you fade out of its mouth.
oh no, I was just
Right.
gonna just like yell, slam it straight down its throat while I'm like hanging from a tooth.
There you go.
So,
See you guys around. Have a good
Yeah.
night.
all right, Colin.
Night.
Alright,
Have a good night.
Bye.
Kobe.
All right. Well, we are gonna end it there for tonight. The end of day 3 ends with the felling of this ancient white dragon on the bluffs or on the wastelands of Icewind Dale here. We'll pick up here after the night of night 3, on the way up towards the waterfall of the Reghead Glacier.
Very cool.
All
See you
right.
guys next week.
Catch you guys next week.
Yeah.
Cool.
See you next week. Awesome.
Thanks,
Fun
guys.
dragon fight. Love dragon fights.
Love
Oh.
dragon fights.